What is love? I just want to believe the same thing that you believe because it's beautiful. The way you treat everyone.
When you're feeling loving, everybody looks wonderful. Just be in love, life will happen.
When I told my fans in some podcast that I was following you, and they said like, okay, but what does guru mean?
One who dispels the darkness. Or you can say, like Alok, light. Everything that you need to know about life is here. You just have to learn to read this properly.
I saw so many miracles and so many evidences. So I do believe in miracles.
Just show me one damn thing here which is not a miracle. Human mind is the greatest miracle.
The sound can penetrate to water. Anything that penetrates through water penetrates through human tissue. Sounds which is going as music today touches at least 170 genes in the human mechanism. This could cause many things.
Is a purpose only by itself or also taking care of the brighter vision?
Whenever somebody claimed God is talking to me, horrendous things happen. If you talk to God, it's called prayer. If God talks to you, it's called schizophrenia. The biggest problem with humanity is they're bloody serious about themselves. Your psychological drama is made up by you. You enjoy the drama. But if you believe it's true, we call you medical terms which are not good.
Well, a few weeks ago somebody asked me, you should have a conversation with one Alok. Then I imagine an Indian guy. Well, the question about unforeseen events. If unforeseen events don't happen, that means you're living a very boring life. Hello? Because what can you foresee? Everything that human mind projects is only from the data that we already have. We make permutations and combinations of it and throw it out there. Can you think of something that's not there in your memory at all? It's just not there because it's data. You can mix it and match it and make it many things out of it. But nobody can come up with something in their mind because it's repetitiveness. So unforeseen situations, of course we don't want to burn down, that's not what we're looking for, even in the unforeseen ones. But they're the ones who expose who you are. When everything is going well, everybody's fine. When things go dead wrong, are you still fine? That defines who you are, isn't it? Hello? If you're always afraid that you don't want to step into anything that may go wrong, you will make your life very constipated. Constipation means, you know what, I'm not talking about digestive constipation, that also. What does constipation mean? Not that it doesn't happen, it happens little by little. That's how most lives are happening, little by little, because fear rules everything. What will happen? What is the basis of what will happen? That I may suffer. If that happens, I may suffer, if this happens, I may suffer, something else happens, I may suffer. I want only this and this to happen. Isn't it important that we understand the fear of suffering has crippled humanity in a way that you can't imagine. Human beings have become a half step, never a full stride, because what will happen? Everything is run by fear. Governments are running by creating fear. Economists are constantly saying next year is going to be the most disastrous year. Hello? The climatologists are saying next year is going to be the… tomorrow I'm talking about, in Tomorrowland. And of course, the religious people are saying they will burn you and fry you in hell and make a barbecue out of you forever. Everybody is trying to tap onto the fear. But you tell me, being fearful, is it a fantastic experience? Hello? It's the worst of the human emotions. When you're fearful, you're at your worst. But that is the basic emotion upon which we are trying to build human societies. Even people have become God-fearing. Hello?
Yeah.
They become God-fearing. Everything is run on fear. Fear is not a great thing. We would like to see a world where human beings are not ruled by fear. If this has to happen, there has to be a transformation within you. In the sense, if your inner experience is not determined by what's happening around you, whatever is happening here, I am the way I am. If this assurance comes to you, there would be no fear of what happens. Of course, we would still try to create pleasant situations to the best of our ability. Sometimes it burns down. We don't know, I don't know why it got burned down. Of course, you have to look at it. There'll be some idiot who'll do something, all right? Everybody else may be doing the right thing. There'll be one idiot who'll do something. We don't know what happened, but it could happen because of us, it could because of mechanical something, it could happen because of nature, so many things. But because you're in Tomorrowland, I'm asking you, do you have any guarantee as to what will happen tomorrow? Guarantee? No guarantee. We strive to create, but there is no guarantee. So when that is the thing, is it not very important that either you will have to choose to die of fear, what will happen, what will happen, what will happen? Or you must come to a place within yourself, there is no such thing as fear in you. That is, because what happens in the world never is 100% in your control, never. Even if you're just two people living together, even the other person doesn't happen 100% your way. Yes or no? 51% your way if they're happening, you have the controlling stake. If you try 100%, you will be alone. All human beings will be dropped and people are picking up dogs because dogs happen 90% your way. But 10% they do their own thing. Yes, if you have a dog, you have a guaranteed 12-year love affair. No man or woman can provide that to you. Hello? We don't know. A lot of people saying God is love, I don't know. I haven't met him yet. But dog is love for sure. I don't know if it's a spelling mistake or what it is, but dog is definitely love, but only 12 years. After 12 years, he either has Alzheimer's or liver problem or something else and is not interested in you, and then he will die. Of course, you can replace. So a lot of people think that's the best way to do it. Why? You're trying to still fix the external situation the way you want. I'm not saying you should not, but isn't it important? Your inner situation is 100% the way you want. Hello? External situation is always going to happen in different ways. It is never going to happen your way. If everything in this world happens your way, where the hell do I go? Hello? I'm glad it's not happening your way. Some things your way, some things my way, some things somebody else's way. This is the way the world is and that's the way it should be. But what happens here must be 100% my way. What do you say?
Perfect.
So if you happen 100% the way you want, every moment of your life, today and tomorrow, would you keep yourself blissful or miserable? Choose, I'm going to bless you. Blissful. See, the choice is so clear. What you want for yourself is the highest level of pleasantness, isn't it? Sometimes what you want for your neighbor may be debatable, but what you want for yourself is very clear. So if this is so, why is it so difficult? Simply because they gave you a very complex machine. This is the most sophisticated machine on the planet. Do you agree with me?
Yeah.
Have you read the user's manual? Oh, this is why. See, all of you carrying a phone with you, it's quite a complex machine compared to what it was 25 years ago. You can do many things. Do you read the user's manual in the first 3 days or after 3 years when you're throwing it away? When do you want to read it? The earliest? When this machine, your phone, your airplane, your spacecraft, your computer, every other nonsense has come out of this, isn't it? It's a drop of this intelligence, yes or no?
Yes.
But have you read the user's manual? No. If you operate your phone, it touch screen but you don't know, like this if you operate, it'll call somebody. Hello?
Yeah.
You want to call your friend, but it'll call somebody else if you do this. It's touch screen, delicate. This is even more sophisticated. How you breathe, how you sit, how you move your hand, how you hold yourself, everything determines many things. There are many ways to look at it. I'll make it very simple because he's got a second question. Yes or no? No. The simplest thing is to look at it this way. Every human experience has a chemical basis to it. You guys know. I'm just being a little nasty, it's okay. What you call as peace is a certain kind of chemistry. What you call as turmoil is another kind of chemistry. What you call as joy is one kind of chemistry, what you call as misery is another kind of chemistry. Tranquility is one kind of chemistry, turmoil is another kind of chemistry. Bliss is one kind of chemistry, ecstasy is another kind of chemistry, agony is another kind of chemistry. Every human experience has a chemical basis to it. Now, if I give the ingredients to make soup to all of you, same ingredients, if all of you go and make soup and bring it, will it taste the same? Same ingredients.
No.
Each one of you will make your own soup. What determines this? Whether something is great soup or lousy soup, who makes it? The same goes for this. This is a chemical soup. Whether you will make this into a blissful soup or a miserable soup depends on whether you are a great chef or a lousy chef. It's time to understand and make this happen, because you being blissful or miserable or fearful or in great sense of joy or bliss is essentially, on one level, just a question of how you keep your chemistry. And this chemistry, especially because you're in this music thing I'm telling you, the sound, if it's beyond a certain strength in terms of… Today they're counting in terms of hertz and whatever, but if it has that kind of power, sound can penetrate through the air, that's why it's coming to us. It can penetrate to water. Anything that penetrates through water penetrates through human tissue. There is enough studies and science to show today that various types of sounds which is going as music today touches at least 170 genes in the human mechanism. it alters it just by the power of sound. And it's not being systematically altered towards a certain goal, it's simply getting altered. So this could cause many things depending on how you receive it, how you respond to it, how exposed you are to it, there are many factors. What I'm trying to tell you is, your chemistry can be managed in such a way you are blissful by your own nature, the way you are. If you're blissed out, are you fearful about tomorrow? Hello? No, that's all you need to do. That is all you need to do. As there is a science and technology to manage external situations, there is a whole science and technology to manage inner situations. We need to address it properly. If this is not working the way we want, if that is not working the way we want, can't help it because that's another one. If this is not happening the way I want, obviously we're doing something wrong, isn't it? Hello?
Yeah. 2019, I was invited to become a character on a game called Free Fire, which is very popular in India. The biggest game in the world of Battle Royale. And they asked me which superpower…
I thought the biggest game in the world is football.
No, the video gaming, yeah,
I
you're right.
never played in this.
But when they asked me which superpower I wanted to have, I said, like, is it possible to heal people? And I said, yes. So my character became the best seller, not because of my abilities as a DJ, but because that superpower changed the dynamic of the game. And I want to bring this why, because that's what the moment that I discover you in my life. Because it's also important to relate like how I became connected with Sadhguru. Yeah, of course, I followed you for the last 7 years. When I told my fans in some podcasts that I was following you, and they said like, okay, but what does guru mean for the Western world? I said like, okay, actually I don't know how to answer this proper question. Could you answer me, what does a guru mean to the Western world kind of vision?
Well, when you're saying something serious, in between I'm saying some stupid things, because this is one thing you need to understand. The biggest problem with humanity is they're bloody serious about themselves. See, if someone I don't know how you understand English, but at least in India, if someone comes and tells me my grandmother is serious, we think she's on the way out. What do you think? Hello? Is that how you understand? Yes. So if you are serious, what am I supposed to think? I'm saying that's exactly what's happening. If you become serious about your life, you are on the way out. Yes. The reason why human beings can't figure simple things, that every creature seems to have figured about their life. A grasshopper knows what's best for its life. Tiny little thing, yes or no? Yes. For his life, what is needed he knows. Well, an earthworm knows what is best for his life. A tiger knows what is best for his life. Only the human being, the most intelligent creature on this planet, does not know what is best for his or her life. That also we have to mention both the genders because they're two species. We're human beings, all right But it is ruling our minds like this because we are taking simple body parts so seriously that your body is slightly different than mine, and that's a big deal. We will pay the price for all these things. Now, the context of life is lost in this. Let me put it this way. See, this whole solar system is a tiny speck in this cosmos. Do you agree with me? Yeah. In this solar system, planet Earth is a microspeck. In this planet, in this whole thing, Brussels is a super microspeck. In that you're a big man. This is a serious problem. I'm saying we have no sense of perspective as to who we are. Countless number of people have come and walked on this planet
And where are they right now? All topsoil. Hello?
Yeah.
This will also become topsoil. So essentially you're just a small pop-up and you will pop out. Brief amount of time in terms of this planet and this universe, brief amount of time, you and me pop up and pop out. Everything is free, air is free, water is free, life is free, heartbeat's free, of course, everything is free. Oh, the bounty of life is free. You're just supposed to be here, celebrate this, enjoy this, create something wonderful for yourself and everybody around you, and bloody die one day. Hello? How complicated are you making this? Too complicated. So a guru means Gu means darkness.
Okay.
Ru means one who dispels the darkness. Or you can say, like Alok, light. Essentially, we are here, but suppose we were in a room, let's say, it's pitch dark. If I tell you, kick this darkness out of this room, try as hard as you want, it will not go. If you light a lamp, it's gone. This is just like that. One's ignorance is an absence. Ignorance is not a quantity, ignorance is absence. Hello?
Yeah.
But we always identify with our knowledge. I'm asking, your knowledge, whoever you are, even if you have 10 PhDs, what you know in this cosmos is a minuscule. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
What we know, whoever we are, what we know is a minuscule. What we do not know is limitless. Our ignorance is boundless, isn't it? So, one simple thing that you need to do, now that you met the Guru, one simple thing that you need to do is, you start identifying with your ignorance, not with your knowledge. I know this one, I know this one, I know this one. No, no, no. You know little bit of this one. Mostly you don't know, isn't it? Hello? Whether you take this or that, even a bloody atom, you don't know it in its entirety. With all the development of science, we still do not know a single atom in its entirety. We know how to use it, we know how to fuse it, we know how to kill people with it, but we don't know what it is. If you identify with your ignorance, you will be in a constant state of wonder and exploration. If you identify with your knowledge, you will become constipated nonsense.
Yeah, you said something very beautiful those days, that you were talking with some kids, I think. You said like if you could give them one advice, it would be like to bring effort and try to make your life better as it is. And stop, first of all, trying to change the world. First, change your world, correct? And then I have something to ask you, because I felt that once that we changed our world, I had a feeling in myself that I also had to try to change the world. So, what I ask you
First
is…
fire and now water.
You want to come here? Come here. You want to stay in the rain? It's fine?
I'm okay.
So, what I ask you, after someone accomplishing self-awareness and having like a life that is great and stuff, isn't it time for them to also try to make this planet a better place? What would you say? Like, is a purpose only by itself or also taking care of the brighter vision?
Say, anything we want to change, anything, How will we do it? Only the way our own experience of life tells us, isn't it? We can't do nothing that we don't know. We try to do it our way. So when in some way we are trying to imprint ourselves upon the world, so if that's the thing, is it not most important that before I touch you, my hands are clean? Is that not very important? Hello? If I'm miserable and I touch you, whatever my intentions may be, I will only make you miserable. My intentions may be good, but inevitably, I will imprint myself upon you in some way. So this is the most important thing. Just today morning I was speaking elsewhere and this lady said, Sadhguru, I have 2 children, what is the advice I must give to my children? I said, please don't give any advice to your children, because first of all, they're not listening anyway. You have children? They're not listening, but they're observing you. If you want your children to grow up well, first transform yourself. If they see you as a wonderful human being, they look at you and say, I want to be like my father or my mother. If that happens, I said, in some way become a superstar in your child's mind, that you're the star in their mind. They want to be like you. That's all. Who's listening to your advice? You serious? Your children are listening to your advice, is it? They're not. You did not, right? Your parents were telling you so many things. Were you listening? Till they move. When they're out of sight, you did what you thought was best, whether it was good or bad. You did what you thought was best, isn't it? So this is the nature of life. So, if you really want to transform the world, what is the transformation we want to see? I'm just putting it in simplistic terms, there are many dimensions to this, but putting it simply. See, I'll ask you a few questions, will you answer me? If you say yes, I'll bless you. If you say no, I will bless you. If you remain silent, I bless you, it's up to you. See, if this body becomes pleasant, we call this health. You want? Yes. Silent ones, I'm giving you one more chance. You want? Yes. Say a big yes to every cell in your body, not to me, because if your health goes away, everything goes away, isn't it? There'll be only one purpose, somehow, to stay up. Everything else, all other values, your loves, your nonsense, everything will go. You're getting sick, people say you're going to heaven, you don't want to go to heaven. Hello? You want to be healthy, yes or no? So health. That's good. If this body becomes very pleasant, we call this pleasure. Hey, some of you are shy. Yes. I thought I'm in Tomorrowland. If this mind becomes pleasant, we call this peace. Yes. If it becomes very pleasant, we call it joy. Yes. If your emotions become pleasant, we call it love. Yes. If it becomes very pleasant, we call it compassion. Yes. If your surroundings, if your very energies become pleasant, we call this bliss. If it becomes very pleasant, we call it ecstasy. He's thinking something else, I know. I'll come to that, what we can do for that. If your surroundings become pleasant, we call it success. Only to create pleasantness around us, we need the cooperation of people around us and forces around us. If you want to create pleasantness, all these people and forces, even the rain and fire, should cooperate. Otherwise we can't create pleasantness in the surroundings. But to create pleasantness of the body, pleasantness of the mind, pleasantness of emotion and energy is 100% your business. Hello? You being pleasant in your body, in your mind, in your emotion, in your energy is 100% your business. If you understand this much, there is a lot we can do. But you think you're unhappy because of that one. I'm anxious because of that one. Then there is no way. This is the fundamental of the movement that we have unleashed on this planet. The fundamental is religion to responsibility. Religion means responsibility is up there and you don't know which is up. Responsibility means it's here. If you see, I'm responsible, you walk sensibly. Hello? Yes. You walk gently upon this planet. Whenever people said, see, it's like this, is it okay, am I?
Yes, yes.
I thought you're Tomorrowland, I can talk to you, whatever. See, if you talk to God, it's called prayer. If God talks to you, it's called schizophrenia. Whenever you please look back in the history, whenever somebody claimed God is talking to me, horrendous things happened after that. Even in recent times it's happened. Some leaders said, God is talking to me, and you know what terrible things they unleashed. I'm not trying to take you into atheism or theism. I am saying human intelligence is one of the greatest miracles on this planet. Hello? Human mind is the greatest miracle. These guys are all wearing these t-shirts, miracle of mind. This is the greatest miracle. If you don't employ this in your life and you think something else is going to work for you, all the best. I wish you well, but things won't go very well. This is established. But still you can go on. If you're still very childlike, you can go on. Let's talk about… because he was talking about atheism. See, atheists and theists are in the same boat, pretending to be different. Both of them believe something that they don't know. One believes positively, I know there is God. Another believes negatively, I know there is no God. Both of them don't know. Because before you came here, before you and me came here, all this creation was there. Who the hell made it? You don't know, I don't know. Hello? You can come up with childish stories and become a theist. You can deny everything and become an atheist, but you are not 1 inch closer to truth. Hello? Simply making up stories. It is so wonderful of you, human of you, to see, I do not know. You actually do not know, God damn it. Yes or no? I do not know is a tremendous possibility. When you see I do not know, the possibility of knowing begins. Because when you see I do not know, it is natural for human intelligence to wonder, seek, longing to know. Once this comes, the possibility of knowing arises in your life. Everything I do not know, I just believe. Well, it'll give you confidence without clarity, which is the greatest disaster in the world. People who can't see clearly, if they're confident, they'll walk over you. It's happening all the time. If you see clearly, without touching anybody, you can walk. You have no vision, but you're confident, you'll step on everybody's heads and go. This is happening all over. Too many people are confident without clarity. Clarity is more important or confidence is more important? If you have clarity, you don't need confidence, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes.
If I ask you to walk up and down here, you will do it effortlessly. But if it's pitch dark, you can't see anything. If I ask you to walk, now you need confidence because Without knowing something, you have to step into something, you need the stupidity of confidence. This is very important. This is very, very important because many of you said you have children, I'm concerned for them. You should not pass on anything that's not worked for you to your children. What's definitely worked for you, you must pass it on. What does not work for you, you should not give it to next generation. Hello? What works, absolutely, let's share. What doesn't work, let's die here.
Yes.
Let it die here, it should not go to another person, isn't it?
Yes.
Fear has not worked, has it?
No.
Maybe worked for somebody else's benefit, not for you. Suffering has not worked. Does it work? There's a whole lot of people are eulogizing suffering. Even the business community, I'm just amazed, we run a business event in the month of November every year. A whole lot of CEOs have taken to this, you have to learn from your failures, you have to learn from your failures. I said, you guys who want to learn from your failures, you should never try skydiving.
Yes.
Learn from your failures, all right. This is just going everywhere. You must learn how not to fail, not learn from your failures. If failure happened, of course you learn from that also. Right now, even you just see all the business self-help books are all talking about you must learn from your failure. So first you must fail. Don't do this to yourself. Everywhere this is happening, everybody is saying something should go wrong, then you can fix your life. Not allowing it to go wrong is smart. What do you think? Something went wrong with me, this happened, that happened, I got a heart attack, I got depression, I got this, I got that. Then I fixed myself, I started walking every day, I started eating healthy, I did this, I did that. Arey, why such a stupid story you have? I'm saying if such a thing happened, it's all right, you recovered, that's fantastic, all right? You went into your pit and recovered, fantastic. But that is not the role model for everybody. Everybody need not walk into your pit and come out, isn't it? We never got into your pit, that's a great way to live. And it's only possible when you have clarity. Clarity will arise when you start looking at everything with wonder, not when you simply start believing everything because you don't know it and you're not straight enough to admit, I don't know. Just you make up something. Either you made it up or some scripture made it up or some teacher made it up, some guru made it up, your parents made it up, somebody made it up. It doesn't matter who made it up, this is the fundamental. This is the fundamental, please understand this. Between a spiritual process and organized stuff, this is the fundamental. Most of the time, we are saying, this is it. Even today, everybody is quoting some book. See, it's like this. If you read 3 books, you can become a school teacher and mess up future generations. If you read 10 books, you can become a professor and bore the hell out of people. If you just read 1 book, you can become an agent of God. If you read nothing, people will call you a mystic. It's a strange world, huh? So it doesn't matter who says what. For you, come to this much sincerity within yourself. What I know, I know. What I do not know, I do not know. Is it okay?
Yes.
Hello? You don't know where you came from, you don't know where you will go. Yes or no? Now, once you see, I do not know my source, nor do I know my destination, you think your intelligence will sleep? If you genuinely put this into you, you become a seeker, a longing grows. If the longing is strong enough, intense enough, nobody can deny you because what you're looking for is not up in the sky, it's here within yourself. Everything that you… Are you life first of all? Because are you a bought or life? Or some of your bots are live? Are you live? If you're live, everything that you need to know about life is here. Yes or no? You just have to learn to read this properly. Because the instruction manual is in the machine. You have to read it carefully, how it is made, what it is made of, how it is functioning, where it is going. You have to read it carefully because it's a very complex and sophisticated machine, not a simple machine. If you come to this much of straightness in your life, what I know, I know. What I do not know, I do not know. Is it okay? Yes. Or everything you do not know, you believe. All right, all the best. That's a different life.
I think that's fantastic. You know, you just said something that I was thinking here, because nowadays, people don't have ideas anymore. Ideas have people. And it's basically they're looking for trying to answer all the questions that we have, even though they don't know.
It's not today's problem, it's been a long-time problem.
Yeah, long-time problem, of course, but nowadays I think with social media we can see more of that, you know. And based on all these dualities, you know, I've been following you for a while, and every time people tell me like, hey, listen, I'll tell you what I believe on. I said, don't tell me, just show me how you treat people, and I'll tell you what you believe. And I'll tell you, I met you the backstage, I met you here, and I just want to believe the same thing that you believe because it's beautiful. The way you treat everyone, the way you are, respectful.
I'm being a little rough on them.
No. On your team?
No.
On them? No, I mean, it's necessary as well, right? But I would say that, you know, in long of my life, as I told you, I was atheist. Sorry, my English again. But at some moment in my life, I just couldn't maintain myself anymore like that because I saw so many miracles and so many evidences, you know. And of course, I think the name of this panel is the miracle of mind. So I do believe in miracles in a way, based on my self-experience once again. So
I would like to say one thing. You said you believe in miracles.
Yes.
Just show me one damn thing here which is not a miracle. See, your parents, they're very stingy people. You know what's stingy?
Yeah.
They gave you one cell each. They could have given you 1,000,000. From that one cell, look at you, how you become.
Exactly.
Is it not a miracle?
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
The single leaf out there, is it not a miracle?
Yes.
If you put filth at the roots, the flower comes out fragrant, is it not a miracle? Show me one damn thing which is not a miracle. You're a miracle, I'm a miracle, everyone is a miracle. But unfortunately, they don't experience themselves like that. They got stupid ideas. As you said, ideas possess them. They don't possess the ideas possess them. They have stupid ideas as to what they are not. Aren't you a miracle? I'm asking you, yeah? Aren't you a miracle? Yes. Tell me one thing which is not a miracle. So, question of believing, not believing is not the point. As I said, we see what is a miracle. If something happens here that you can't logically comprehend, that's a miracle, isn't it? Yes or no? See, right now, we are sitting here on a round planet. The damn thing is spinning at around 1,000 miles per hour. It seems yesterday they're reporting it is going a little faster this year, you know that? Some 1/8 of a microsecond, it's going faster this year. You and me should be flying off, but we're right here and it's traveling at 2,000,000 miles per hour. Do you feel it? Hello? Wind in the face, do you feel it? Nothing. Is this not a miracle? In the middle of nowhere, just in the middle of nowhere, a little bubble and a tiny little mud ball floating around and all of us sitting here and talking to each other like this. Is this not a miracle?
You know, based on what you said, I think that the war is just because they are denying all the miracles, and we're just getting the distance from what is love. And I think God is love. Maybe you don't think so, but what is love? It's cliche. Oh, this, that. But actually, there's a good way to see like what love is. You just have to see what is not love, right? We know what is not love. All of us know. Just exclude all of that, and the rest is love. I think that's a good way to see it and to put in practice.
This is between the two of you, I should not say anything. So let's understand this. When we say war, essentially it's conflict. If two of us fight, it's called a fight. If we verbally fight, we call it a quarrel. If we punch each other, it's called a fight. If we take a sword and do something, it's called a duel. Like that, it escalates to war. Scale. Essentially, it's a fight. Yes or no? So, if you and me are completely differently identified, either in terms of race, religion, nationality, football team, whatever the hell, just a question of time before you and me come into conflict somewhere, isn't it? If you're living far away, no problem. If we are close by, stepping on each other's feet, see, that's why lovers, husband and wife, people who live together fight a lot more than somebody else, because they're stepping on each other's feet so close up. There's not that there's no love, but there's a lot of fight. Hello?
Yeah.
Because you're close up, you're stepping on each other's feet, you're stepping on each other's space, everything is shared. With that guy, there is no fight, no problem, because that guy is far away, all right? So, essentially, we get identified with something. When I say identity, the first and foremost identity is with your body. The moment you get identified with your body, you get identified with your parentage, your family, your race, your religion, your nationality, whatever. There are thousands. So if I am identified one way and you are identified differently, this identity is the basis. There's no problem with the identity if you hold it consciously. Consciously, I'm an Indian, but I don't 100% believe I'm an Indian. For reasons of existing on this planet, for the passport that you carry and things that you do, where you can vote and cannot vote, where you have rights and no rights, for that I'm an Indian. The boundary between one nation and another nation is an imaginary line, isn't it?
Yes.
The birds are flying without visa. But airplanes cannot fly without permission, all right? Human beings cannot cross without permission. I'm sure the grasshoppers are hopping in and out of Belgium all the time without any problem. So, imaginary lines we have drawn for some convenience because we have still not created a world where everybody can embrace each other and live fantastic. We've not come there. You cannot deny a reality. The reality is we've still not there. So now we still need lines, my country, my home, your home, my property, your property is still needed, unfortunately. Hello? But the moment you get strongly identified with something, these lines will get drawn in your hearts and your minds. It will not allow anything else to cross that, though it's an imaginary line. Once you draw that, inevitably there is war. Whether its scale is different, whether we will slap each other, punch each other, poke each other or bomb each other, it's just a question of scale and capability, isn't it?
Yeah.
About love. Today, see, there have been a lot of people. I was walking in a small town in middle America. This is a town where my complexion is the last shade that can exist there. Slightly darker cannot be there. That kind of town. I'm just on the edge. So as I'm walking, I'm just greeting people. It's a new town, small little one pony town, all right? I'm just smiling and saying hello and walking. One huge man, this wide, this tall. I have to look at him like this. Comes and stands just this close to me. I look at him like this. He looks down and says, "God loves us." Then I say, the way you are, only God can love you. He has to love the mistakes he's made. Hello? God loves you doesn't mean a damn thing. If you make yourself in such a way, nobody around you can help loving you, you've done something wonderful. Hello?
Yeah.
God loves you means Creator, his mistakes, what can he do? He has to love them. Nobody can help loving you. If you make yourself like that, you are a wonderful human being, isn't it? So this thing has been going on, God loves us, God is love. Somebody… these days people have started… in California, they say the core of the universe is love. Oh, core of the universe is love? As far as I know, love is a human emotion. If you're willing and open, you feel that within yourself. If a man is here, you can share with him. If a woman is here, you can share with him, her. If a child is here, you can share with that. If a dog is here, you can share with that. If a grasshopper is here, you can share with that. Yes or no? Or if nobody is here, you can simply sit lovingly. Is it possible or no?
Yes.
Yes. So love is a human emotion. If your emotion turns sweet, we call this love. For this, why do you outsource it to other sources? Whether it's your lover or God or heaven or something else, why? This can be loving. If this is loving, everything looks pleasant and wonderful in your eyes. Hello? Have you known this or not, at least sometime? When you're feeling loving, everybody looks wonderful. That same horrible man that now you can't stand, he looked so wonderful on that day. Yes or no? Because you were in love. I'm saying, why are you in love with somebody? Just be in love. Life will happen.
Hi, Sadhguru. Hi. Hello.
Yeah.
So my question is, why am I so addicted to my thoughts?
See, one fundamental thing you need to understand about the nature of your mind is, in this mind, there is no subtraction and division, there's only addition and multiplication. If you try to do something, it'll become one more thought. You try hard, it'll become 10 more thoughts. Very hard, 100 thoughts. But there is no way to deduct a thought. Can you? Can you take away one thought? No, you will only add more thoughts. Especially if you say, I don't want this kind of thought. Try all of you. Next 10 seconds, nobody should think of a monkey. Only monkeys will happen. So this is the nature of your mind. But people have been teaching you, this is bad, that is bad, don't think about bad things. Well, that's a full-time job. Hello? Anything that you try to avoid will become the nature of your mind. So how to handle this? First of all, these are not thoughts. I don't call these thoughts, they are thoughts, but the way they are happening, see, there is thoughts and there is thinking. Thinking means you're employing the thoughts in a conscious manner, in a particular direction to achieve something, to sort out something, whatever. Thoughts means randomly they're just flowing. I call this mental diarrhea. Just going on loosely running. If you get physical diarrhea, the first thing that you must do is, you must stop ingesting. Maybe you ate something bad. First thing is, stop eating. I have diarrhea and I go on eating, that's not a solution. So what is the bad food for your mind? What's her name? Alicia, is it?
Lisa.
Lisa, you're a wonderful woman now. Were you born like this?
I guess so, yes.
You mean you were just born like this? I want to see your mother. Were you born like this? No, you came like this, maybe in Belgium, 8 pounds, 9 pounds, something you came. Now you become like this. How is this? It's not just all fries, but the food that you've eaten slowly became like this. So essentially what I'm saying is, what you call as my body is something that you gathered over a period of time. Am I correct? Is it a fact? You gathered it. What you call as my mind are variety of impressions that you gathered over a period of time. Am I correct? The content of your mind is gathered, the content of your body is gathered, is that correct?
Yes.
Only few people saying, yes, who are the others? Are you from this planet only? Because Tomorrowland, I don't know. All from planet Earth? So you gathered the content from planet Earth. What you call as my body is actually a piece of this planet right now. Right now I am sitting on the sofa. Is it too long? Am I sitting here too long?
Stay as long as you want.
So, when you sit in the comfort of a particular furniture, you're not fully conscious where is your body, where is the furniture. It's kind of become reasonably one, isn't it?
Yeah.
But if you put little bit of awareness to it, you know which is body, which is furniture. But suppose, because I'm sitting on this for long enough, I forgot that this furniture is not me, and when I get up and walk, it goes with me. How ugly would it be? Terrible or no, I want you to imagine yourself, don't imagine me, huh? The chair that you're sitting on sticks to you and you walk with that everywhere. Ready-made chair always, not a good idea, isn't it? Right now, you gathered this body for you to function in this world, otherwise there is no other way. But now, you started believing it's you. Because your identity became so strong, there is no distinction between the one who gathered this body and what is gathered. Once it becomes like this, once you identify yourself with something that you are not, you cannot stop the thought process. Do what you want. Do what you want. The silly meditations that are going on in the world are all just distractions for some time. That's not meditation. Because meditation, first of all, is not an act, it's a quality that you bring within yourself. You can become meditative, you can't do meditation. It's like the fragrance of a flower. If you put perfume on it, it'll smell for some time and it'll go. But if flower blossoms, it smells. So, your thought process, don't try to handle that. What you need to look at is, what is me, what is not me. All these guys are, I don't know, they're wearing Miracle of Mind. There is a Miracle of Mind free app that 7 minutes meditation is there. A very simple form of meditation. Oh, they stand on the chair, it'll be good.
Yay!
My question is, from which inner state you speak and act, and what drives you to do what you do?
What drives me?
Yes.
I drive. I am not driven or motivated by anything. People keep asking me, Sadhguru, what is the inspiration? 7 days of the week, 365 days, you're going on and on and on. I say, I'm not inspired by anything. I'm just lazy. But I'm busy 18 hours a day, 7 days of the week, non-stop for last 43 years, because there is a need around you. See, it's like this. If you had a need, you would spend your life trying to fulfill that need. That need can be financial, social, psychological, emotional, spiritual, something. Just imagine a state where you had no need, you just fine and blissed out. Just look at my eyes, I'm always stoned. No substance like these guys, just me, just stoned on life. So, when there is no need at all, what will you do? You will do what is needed around you. If nobody needs… People ask me, Sadhguru, what's your dream? I say, I would like to be unemployed one day. That means everybody is doing great in the world, nobody needs anything. That's a fantastic world. People again ask me, Sadhguru, how would you like to be remembered? I said, if they're remembering me, they're living a bad life. Hello? They should forget. Because miserable people always remember the past, as if past was better. Joyful people have no time to look at the rear view mirror. There's no rear view, it's going full on. No time to go on looking at the past and saying, oh, how wonderful my school days were, how wonderful my grandfather was. I am not saying they were not wonderful, they were all wonderful. But if you are really wonderful, all that will fade, and that's how life should be. You should neither think of a guru or a god because you are blown away with life, because life is the greatest phenomena that's happening in this universe. It is the greatest phenomena. Rest is all human imagination talking rubbish.
Thank you.
So nothing drives me. I drive my vehicle myself. When I want to stop, I will stop. No problem. I won't look back. When I stop, I stop. So there is no… Well, there are many missions we have taken up on the side, environment, agriculture, health, nourishment for children, all kinds of things. Many verticals we are doing. But all this because they're needed, not because I have a passion for nourishing children, or I have a passion for environment, I have a passion for this, I have a passion for nothing. I close my eyes, I can sit like this till I fall dead, I'm like this. But if it's needed, you do it. See, just look at yourself. When you were a child, let's say you were 5, 6 years of age, your face was like this. Hello? Bouncing for nothing, yes or no? Bouncing with what? With stupid education you were bouncing? Bouncing with life, isn't it? Because that was the only thing, and that's the greatest thing, even now. Even now, that is the only damn thing you have. Rest is all your imagination. No, I have my bank balance, I'm a billionaire. Arey, if I pull out your memory chip, I don't have to steal the money. If I pull out your memory chip, your billion is gone. One knock on the head, your billion is gone. Yes or no? Everything else is imagination. The only thing that you have, which is precious and most precious, is life. Have you been to anybody's funeral? Hello? Not yours, I'm saying somebody else's funeral. You see that guy, he in a perfect posture. He's like this. Go and tell him, just now we discovered you won the lottery, 100 million lottery. He's not interested? Tell him, in your backyard we found the biggest diamond in the universe, this big. He's not interested in anything. What happened to him? Just yesterday he was hopping around for all these things. Today, only thing that was taken out of him was life. Because that one thing is gone, he doesn't care for the billion, he doesn't care for the diamond, he doesn't care for the woman, he doesn't care for this, that nonsense. Yes or no?
Yes.
Because that's the only thing you have. Rest is all your psychological drama. Do not misunderstand your psychological drama as existentially true. Can I tell you a story? See, if you build a castle in the air, castle in the air. If you build a castle in the air and you build it in full detail, brick by brick, we will applaud, fantastic imagination you have. But after some time, you started believing it's true, then we say you're neurotic. But after a while you started living in that castle, then we say you're psychotic. Then the third guy comes and collects rent for that castle. We usually call him a psychiatrist. This is a game that's going on in so many ways. First differentiate what is made up by you and what is actually there. Hello? Isn't it important? Do not believe that your psychological drama is real. Your psychological drama is made up by you. Whom you love, whom you hate is made up in your mind or no? Hello? What is beautiful, what is not beautiful, everything made up in your mind or no? It's all made up in your mind. It's all right, you enjoy the game, you enjoy the drama. But if you believe it's true, we call you medical terms which are not good.